Record.
Shimon.
Shimon, or eating breakfast.
Or eating breakfast. And now we're gonna go. And now we have Amitai going for a big bike ride. He's got his pants on, his shoes, he's got the bike going. He just did all his stretches. #1 on the road. And we have Shimon reading the newspaper because he delivered them all, and now he's reading them.
Yeah, right.
We have Ori, who's out sick today, and she's just relaxing after some special French toast. Cute. I'm going to Lior's restaurant. Here's Lior. We're going to Greg, his coffee shop. I don't date married men anymore, but I'd do it for Lior.
You just say you're my aunt, okay?
Okay, I'm his aunt.
No one is going to ask funny questions.
Okay. I'm walking back to Ilanit's house. It's right back here. Here's where we spent Shiva. It was a very nice visit here. Here we are at the refit where all the cows are, and it's too bad you can't get the smell, but this is where Miriam spent her early years when she came to the kibbutz with all the cows, and Ilanit then took after her and worked in the refit, and they have big beautiful brown eyes. Miriam loved the cows. Noam loves the cows. It's too bad the video doesn't have the smell of the cows because it's very special. So that's the refit. A lot of cows here. They raise cows. This is where Shimon keeps all of his animals. He used to have them behind the house, but he had to move them. He comes and he feeds them every day. A lot of vegetables. And chickens, and there's roosters. There's a white chicken somewhere. There's a house where the baby roosters are. It's really, really special. I don't know if you can see them, but here they are. They're looking for Shimon. Now I'm gonna look for the peacocks. This is the gate to Shoval, where we waited in 1973 when the war started, and we came up here every night with Ilanit, Miriam, and I, thinking that Shimon would come home. And here the part that they put together, the opening of the kibbutz, the gate of the kibbutz. This is more of, they took old tools and stuff, and they made a nice spot to come and think and live and think and live. The kibbutz is all self-contained. You never really have to leave. They have a store, they have everything. So I can sort of understand why Miriam wanted to live here, because she never had to do laundry, she never really had to cook in the beginning, and she could walk and talk to everybody and do what she wanted to do. So it's a nice life. And Shalom, this is Miriam's very good friend Mira.
And my children.
And her children.
That Miriam loves.
Miriam loves and still loves. Gonna take us up the hill. I'm gonna walk up that hill and say goodbye to Miriam till I see her again in about a year. You know, she always promised to do this with me, and always time ran out. So she's pushing me now. She's going to push me up the hill. Here's the gate. I made it up the hill. Avi'll have a new home. Ilanit'll have a new home. And this is where Miriam's going to spend the rest of her days. It's everybody's stone's pretty much the same. And you can see where she is right there with all the flowers. There were so many flowers, and it was really sad. It's awful that this is where she is right now. Miriam Fashali. It's That's her view. And you guys might think this is not appropriate, but here's Miriam. She's got a good view, a nice little bush over there. And what can I say? Miriam Fashali, January 3rd, 2013. Miriam's and Allah's very good friend Avigdor, who died in November when Miriam was in the hospital. And it's ironic that they used to sit in the dining room together every day, and now they're just sitting right across from each other. And when Amitai visited her in the hospital after Avigdor passed away, and they were talking, Miriam said, "I'm going to go be with Avigdor." So maybe she knew. Who knows? Walking down the hill now, and I'm going to be going through to the dining room where she obviously spent a lot of time. I'm going to take you to the Kolbo, where the store where she shopped, and the spa, which when I was here in March, they wanted her to come there, and it's really an old people's home, but I just couldn't stand the thought of Miriam being in an old people's home, so we called it the spa. I'd ask her every day, "Did you go to the spa?" She'd call me and she'd say, "I just got back from the spa." So I know she never wanted to go to a home, but a spa maybe. This is the little grocery store, Kolbo. Chocolate and everything you could possibly need while you're living on the kibbutz. This is Chaim, who was Amitai, Shimon's kibbutz father, and Shulamit, who's been here for 70 years.
That's right.
And it was wonderful to be with them because they talked English and they had stories, which is always good.
And it was wonderful to meet you for the first time in my life.
She was so happy to meet me, which is very unique.
Absolutely.
Shulamit has a story about Miriam.
Yes. I teach English here to two of my girlfriends. And when Miriam heard it, she gave me a book from which to teach. And what was wonderful about it is that every single story ends happily and positively. And it's quite on a high standard. It's not just rubbishy. And we really enjoy it. And I always think of her, honestly, because she gave it to me.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is Manny, Mindy's husband, who for years we called him Manny. But now I just found out it was Manny.
It's okay.
Here's the mail pickup, and this is where Miriam worked. This is her little room in there where she got the papers together in the morning and made sure everybody got their papers, because if they didn't get their papers, there would be a geshrei. And I'd often call her up in the morning and say, "Hey, I didn't get my paper." She says, "It'll be there in 5 minutes." And I kind of don't want to interrupt anybody, but this is where all the seders and everything took place. All the food and everything. Here's Misa, the number one at the kibbutz. The one and only. And she's been wonderful. She baked all the brownies and all the cookies, and then cookies again and brownies again. She was in the hospital with Miriam, and she gave her massages. And Misa. Come on. Nope. He's drying out from all the rain. Up ahead here is whenever there's a war, you have to go for cover. Here's one of the bomb shelters. When I was here in 1973, we went down there and painted light bulbs black. We're now going to go down the little walk to Miriam's house. Duplexes or fourplexes, 4 families. I believe that Miriam lived in the house that she lived in pretty much after she got married, her whole kibbutz life. And a lot of doggies. And now we're coming by Lior again. I think he's following me. Miriam. These people were here to visit one night.
Hello. Anati.
So they lived here. And this right here, this little ramp here they had built, because that goes to Elah's room, in a separate entrance. And the famous golf cart, tus of Miriam Fashali, is right here. Here's the entrance to the house. I'll just do a quick so you can get an idea where she spent her years baking. This is their living room. This is their dining room. Here is the chair where Miriam has slept for 10 years. She loved the chair and the air conditioner. The two together. Anyway, dining room. And then they got, this is her famous computer where she sat and wrote to everybody and all hours of the night. And this was her computer room. And that's where she spent most of her time. I have to show you this because here's her kitchen. Here's her refrigerator. But this is the Miriam kitchen. That this is where cakes were baked and coffee was made and life was great. And this is Elah's room. Just like Miriam, she got the biggest room. Here's Elah's room. And Elah has a really nice bathroom. And yard lives an emu. And I'm hoping he's going to come out right now so you can see him. Shimon found him on the road a few months ago. He wasn't very old. And this is the emu. Shalom, emu. Come on, emu. He's beautiful. He loves Shimon. Bye, emu. Excuse me.
Okay.
We have Avi Fashali doing a tapas dinner, and he's got everything going on here.
You want to show how
And first one was fish.
the fourth one will also be fish.
Here's the fish. He's very professional. Here's Elanit eating a little bit of something that might contain pork. Oh, she finished it. Mrs. Sarder is here with us tonight, enjoying the dinner. Misa is here again. She was here earlier. Ziv is here, fixing her hair at dinner. There you go. She's enjoying it. We have Amitai, who doesn't stop criticizing me about how I'm doing the video. But I think in the end it'll be very good. No, I got your whole... Noam here is having your basic chocolate with a nail on the side. And his beautiful mouth. Saba Shimon is having the next course. Bread, because she's not involved. This is Mir. Very cute. Very warm. Schlafen. Noam is the little boy that found one of Miriam's toys from the cupboard today. He's very cute. And here is very, very special. So cute, Mrs. Sarder. Noam. Misa's eating because she's a nice buffet. I think they're ready to hit me in the head pretty soon. Here comes Guy. She's going to sing her song. Go, Guy.
Iya,